Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and I welcome all of you to Random Sundays. My friend is a raven. An apocalyptic puzzle game, if I remember this correctly. And I know the lighting today is really dramatic and dark, but I like it that way. From the ground of the earth, humanity was conceived, and into the soil the inner spirit shall return. Yes. I fear that the city will soon fall. I lament, for I have cherished this home. One last time, I shall look upon these walls before I speak to the raven. I must find some food to coax him to me. Use A and D to move and use the mouse to interact with or pick up items. So I think, if I'm seeing this correctly, this is like a point and click game. So this seems to be locked. Oh, this looks so freaky. It kind of reminds me from the art style of something that you would see in the darkest dungeon. So I recall many occasions when my friends and I would sit and visit all night long. What happy memories we made. Oh, this is... Oh, I love it! Also... Oh, there's my inventory. Also, if I look around with the mouse, I see in a different angle. Okay, this is really cool. We'll look at that in a moment. What the heck? I do not like it. I don't know if there's some time that I need to... Okay, I cannot go back with exit. I kind of was hoping, but I can't. Please let me go back. So, I need to look for a time, I think. What a beautiful vista. If you say so. Okay, that also opens up. Do I want to explore on these axes first, or do I want to go back in here as well? Let's explore on this axis first. I do not like it. It feels so creepy. There's something glowing. If there was anything left inside, it would be very unsafe to consume. Everything in this kitchen spoiled instantly. But why? What happened? What is that? I thought this rat trap to be unusable, but I believe it may still function properly. Okay, so I might try and catch a rat. Is that what I'm gathering from that? Even more hallway to go through. Oh! The shelves are completely barren. Okay. Let's just move on. That startled me. That was good. What is that? A small piece of paper that reads, "In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten." What? Do you wanna... No nightmare could capture the calamity of these days. The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. I thought that it will just come, like if I... There is not a single creature in sight. Yet I must speak to the raven. I must have something in my apartment that I could use to attract him. What is this? Okay, so this seems to be a trigger point right here. This is so freaking gorgeous looking. It's so creepy and everything, but I love it. Oh, I really love it. Oh, hi! Dead rat added to inventory. Hover over the corner of the screen to view your inventory. I already figured it out. So the dead rat, which I suspect is something that I will give the raven. But before I do that, let's see if I can find something in this hallway. Oh! Really do not like how everything is going. Also, I do not like what I'm hearing from here. Oh god, I hate it. Oh, a syringe. Needle added to the inventory. Okay, anything else? Doesn't look like it. What the heck? This is creepy. I do not like that. It is so... It is that one. This ink is poisonous. When I speak to the raven, he may demand that I give him the rat. I could use the ink and needle to poison the rodent. Poisoned rat added. Is that what I wanna do though? What is you? Pouch of seeds added to inventory. So I could just give him seeds, I could have given him the rat as is, or... Oh my god, I made a gravest mistake. Give me a moment. Hey there, I'm back again. You don't need to know what the mistake was, just know that I goofed up in some way. Anyway, I was on my tangent about, I think I could give him, the raven, either the normal rat, the poison rat, or the seeds, I suspect, which all might have different outcomes for this whole thing. What the heck is that? How greatly I wish my family could visit me during this time. It's your family, eh? They look happy. So there's also something with the time. Does it need to be real time? So you... Sir, I am sickened and in need of aid. Would you spare the time to help an ill soul? If you are sickened, be gone. I want nothing to do with your pathetic plea. Save yourself the effort of disturbing a human. Ah, okay, so that is what the note means with the pathetic plea. Can I read that note again? Yeah. In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten. I remembered it now, and I know that I rejected your plea. So let's see what I can do. Good day, dear Raven. Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hands. May I ask you what a lone soul might be doing perched upon a building holding a bag of seeds? These seeds belong to you now, good Raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of your destructive manner. I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself a destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies. You're kind, your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruins. Not a single person lives to share my grief. Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. Indeed, dear raven, I have something that might interest you. I am surprised at your change in heart, but I gladly take your gift. Does it fit your exquisite taste? Quite closely, but I find it slightly bitter. Still, I thank you for the gift. You are very welcome, dear raven. I believe we may find some common ground upon our past. I feel you truly have changed, friend. Dear raven, is something amiss? Human, what have you done? Why, raven, I do not know what you speak of. I thought you had changed. You are nothing but an actor, just like the rest of your kind. I would think a plague like this would make a man more sympathetic, yet still you have no hesitance to bring a creature down into the soil of the earth. The world will soon be yours, but I refuse to give you the pleasure of watching me perish. Venomous. You unlock the aggressive ending. Oh, it's the fourth out of 4 endings. There's 4 endings in total here. I mean, one of them must have to do with the closed door. We know how we can get one more ending. At least maybe even 2 more endings if we don't have a rat. So I will go through this and I will try to get the other endings. Let's just see how things will pan out if I just give him the seeds and if I give him the normal rat. Let's go with the non-poisoned rat first and then with only the seeds, and then let's try and figure out how we could get to the 4th ending. Again, there must be something with this door, but I don't know what yet. Okay. Now we are here and I only have the rat non-poisoned. So let's see if that changes in any way, shape or form. So the beginning dialogue here seems to be pretty much the same as before. So we're gonna give you the seeds. It's kind of a shame that I cannot skip. The speech mannerisms really got me. It's kind of a shame that I cannot click faster through the dialogue. There's no option for that. So let's see. Now there's the difference that will happen then. Because we gave you that. So let's see. And you rejected me. Indeed, I have no words to describe my regret. The only reason you regret anything is because of the punishment I have brought upon you. Truly, Raven, I have learned the error of my ways. I wish only to plead for your forgiveness. Why should I grant you anything more than dirt? You left me ill, and in the same way I shall leave you. Interesting. So having the red alone did not do it then. Huh. But I'm now back in here. So let's just check through it. I don't want to get the syringe and the poison because you will automatically poison the rat if you do that. I just want to take a look. Maybe there is something in here now. It has been some time since the borderlines worked. There's still only the syringe in there. I do not want to poison the rat though. You can take the ink, a small vat of ink. Before the newspapers stopped printing, some articles describe people poisoning each other using this. Yes, we know that this thing is poisonous. We've poisoned the raven once before. Unforgiven end. The passive ending. So I got the last two, so the first two will be a miss then. Okay, I wanna try one more time. In the hopes that I might find something else. I don't know. I really thought that having the red would trigger at least me being able to give him the red, but apparently that wasn't it. Solely. So I'm gonna go through, click on everything, and I'm gonna see what else I can accomplish, if anything. So back out here again. I looked around. I can only hope that I found something. So let's just see what will happen this time around. Yes. These seeds belong to you now, good raven. Blah blah blah. We already had this dialogue. I think the change only happens after we give the seeds. I accept your offer with vigor, but I wouldn't consider there much to this. I asked you for aid and you rejected me. I have no words to describe my regret. Is that the same? Yep, it's the same dialogue. I have the red, I have the red. Can I give you the red somehow? So... nothing changes here. I have the red with me. Is the red really only a perpetrator for the poison? Is that everything that's good for? I cannot give you the red just like that. I also looked through everything. I made sure that I looked through every single thing. Maybe when you speak to the raven, we already talked to him and he is going away. Yes. Now I have the poisoned red, but it wouldn't do anything now because I already talked to the raven. I have looked through everything. Doing this without the red in the hand just yields the same result. I went through every dialogue option, I made sure that I clicked on everything and nothing else changed here. So... I don't have any clue how I would get another ending than the ones that I have. Maybe now that I have the poisoned red, I can kill myself with the red instead of just laying here. Yeah, no, it actually doesn't look like that changes anything for me there. Maybe there's something that you need to look at a different time, but I wouldn't know which time you had to punch in at the clock. I got aggressive and I got passive. I tried to be active with the rodent. Maybe you're not supposed to kill the rodent, I don't know. It's not super clear on how else you would do that, because I would have thought that just giving the rodent without the poison in it would have been an option, but it's clearly isn't, which is a shame. Anyway, this is a phenomenal game. I'm not gonna hunt for the other two endings because sadly I'm out of time. I don't have all the time in the world, but this is really good. So, link to it in the description, check it out yourself. Find the other two endings because this game is worth the dig. See if you can find out how to open the door, if that even is possible. Anything else in this game would be fascinating. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. And I'll see all of you in another video on this channel. So, bye!